What's going on, you guys? How are you doing? I hope and I pray that you are well. It is Wednesday, November the 2nd, 2022. It's 3:02 p.m. currently. And, yeah. Welcome to Ophiuchus and me. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. It's pretty mellow, for the most part. Energy is decent. It's hecka windy outside. It comes and it goes. It's raining in some parts of California today. And so I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but I hope that you are safe and staying bundled. Don't catch any colds or anything like that. And if you do, get yourself some ginger tea or some orange juice and stay warm and knock that thing out. So guys, we're in the middle of the week, and I think I'm going to use these Starseed Oracles for today's read. So guys, I appreciate you as always for stopping by to see what's up. And I thank you for contributing to this channel and its growth. I appreciate you guys. And in anything that you've done, okay? And if you are new, hi, how you doing? I hope you are well, and I appreciate you also for stopping by here today. So I hope all of you guys hope you stay. I hope you enjoy. So here we go. Let's see what we get for you guys today. And if you've never been here, I do oracles first. I do a couple index cards, and then I do 3 tarot decks. So I can try to see what's going on, what I see. Alright. So, here we go. I've been picking up on a lot of love energy also for this channel. Different types of love scenarios, you know. Because it is a component, you know, as far as life goes, you know. Love, money, and family, you know. I mean, and in all of that, you have your own personal life as well. But, you know, you're interjected into all those things. So a breakdown of a person's life, for the most part, falls somewhere in those 3 categories, you know. Or life can be broken down in those 3 categories. I mean, you have your friends also. Friends become like family if they're true friends, though, you know. So you can kind of bunch them up together if you like, but you know, love, family, and money. So yeah, that's been on everyone's mind lately, like this whole love thing. Where do I go? What do I do? Trying to move forward, don't want to move backwards, but sometimes you can't help but to revisit the past also, due to different factors. You know, it could be a relationship that, you know, didn't have its proper closure. It could be a relationship that, you know, maybe deserves another chance because it wasn't that bad of a situation when you guys split. All types of different things, you know, that can cause a revisit of something from the past. So this is one that's kind of low-key stuck together. Interesting. They're both so beautiful. You know, I'm gonna keep them both for whatever reason. They were both stuck together. And then look at the bottom. It says a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding your vision. Keep seeing the beauty in things. Okay. So this one says water your garden. Nourishment. And yesterday we had the body of water, right? She was feeling the energy of the waters. So this one says water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So that is very important, you know, she's in her own her own world I was going to say oasis, but an oasis is like a land matter or mass with water around it, like an island in a sense. But she's in a body of water. Okay. And she's like, you know, her hands are on her neck, like caressing herself, like loving herself. So pay attention to yourself, okay? You're very important, okay? And here, this one says, called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Like, I think I heard something in my dreams. Let me go see what that's about. And then come back and tell everyone. So, let me go to the water yourself, or you water your garden first. Okay. So here it says, Earth is a seasonal planet, and as such, you're a seasonal being. Cyclic. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel. To take a moment to restock and replenish and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first. I know it can feel like time is running out, and as if there are urgent things that simply can't wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. How are you being called to put on the brakes, to rest, restore, and rejuvenate? When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day, or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind. Give yourself enough time to recover when you find yourself running on your reserves. There is enough time. Life will bend toward you when you do. So always make time. I know we come up against a lot of things in our everyday lives that we have to do. Like, if you guys listen to me, I don't tell my whole life story, but I'm always busy. I have 11 dogs. I never told the number up until today. I have 11 dogs. I have 3 children. 2 children live with me. 1 child lives out in Los Angeles with his father. But I go back and forth, and I just do a lot. I work. I do a lot. And I'm not getting any younger, but at the same time, I like to move around to keep me feeling young. And at the same time, like I was talking to my cousin earlier today, I said, oh gosh, girl, I've been working, I've been busy, and my puppies, they get into these little scuffles and fights, and some have to come in the house and stuff, and one got sick. I had to take it to the hospital this morning. So it's just like constant moving around, and but if you feel like, that's what I was telling her, I feel like sometimes I'm just like, ooh, you look at my face, it's like, oh, I'm getting old, like I'm not getting any younger. You could tell, when I'm really tired, I get bags and things, so as you get older, especially, you need to like take that extra time for yourself, even though you're doing a lot of different things. Like on my off days, I really do try to rest, so I don't put too much on my plate. I know that I need to rest, So that's the most important thing. You know, some things can wait, you know, even if it's just like an hour bath, you know, to start your day or to end your day or whatever. Take that extra couple of minutes to really enjoy that bath or that good shower and not feel so rushed all the time, and gather your thoughts and, you know, process things a little bit better, or try to, you know, just time yourself to give yourself enough time to do everything, you know. So water your garden, take care of yourself, give yourself time. You get too tired, take a nap, you know. So here we have called here, okay, and this card says you came to earth with a double mission: to grow as a soul and to bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is that your soul is calling you toward, for it's encoded within the most direct path forward. Your soul has many unique gifts that it came here to share. Some you may already be aware of, others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember that your soul intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. If you're being called toward a creative project, a passion, or an adventure, this card is your confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap. And consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here, for timelines. So don't doubt yourself, okay? Please, don't do that. Don't ever doubt yourself. You're here for multiple reasons, not just to live, okay? But to explore your gifts and share them. Don't just keep them to yourself. The world is here, and the world, believe it or not, needs a piece of you, okay? We all learn from one another. We all vibe off of one another, okay? So, there we go. There we go right there. What's it say at the bottom? Someone drives a truck. Alrighty. Chevy gang. Okay, so luxury cars are nice, you know, but I like me the big boy trucks. I've always been like that. I give me a truck any day over anything. I want a truck. And I'm a little thing, but I'll drive the hell out of a truck. So, oh goodness. Alright, here we go. Let's see what's on these cards. Alright. I used to love to drive. Driving was my thing. I even used to work for U-Haul back in the day, driving the trucks back and forth from different facilities. So, you know, I couldn't stand driving those big old things on the freeway, but I did. These cars are like, no, we want to stay. Oh. Okay. So now these are little index cards. Oh, wow. One more time. One more time. When I say one more time, nothing comes out. Then, you know, and one card came out. There we go. Oh. So, all right. Continue. And don't look back. Don't say, oh, no. I don't know if I should be doing this. I don't know. No, you know. You're worried about what other people may think. And this is not the time to be worried about what anyone else thinks. Just leap. Just go. You know? Like, seriously. It's okay. Who cares what others think? If you think it's good enough, go for it. I didn't ask what anybody thought about me reading. I just started to read. I practiced on myself a couple of times, try to understand the cards as best as I could. I was intrigued by it, the artistry and so on and so forth, the storyline of how people get what they get. And I was like, you know what? Just start. And here I am. So you just never know. And then, you know, I try to incorporate, you know, my beliefs, which are, you know, just believing in God and being positive and all those things, because there are a lot of people that believe in God, you know, and if you don't, okay, this channel isn't for you, just period, you know. And it's just like that, you know. And I am who I am, just put it like that. So anyway, guys, it's a test from God. So God is testing you. Like, are you going to do what I gave you the powers to do? Are you going to get out there and influence someone? And, you know, not to be showy, like, ooh, look what I can do, you know, ooh, look at me. But, I mean, that's fine, too. I mean, to a certain degree, you know, if it's something good, it's like, hey, come check it out, you know. Look what I painted. Look what I did. Look what, you know, the reading that I did. Wasn't it awesome? You know, I mean, whatever. It's okay. You got to believe in yourself, babe. Okay? Here, purchasing a new home. And if not, you've been thinking about it and you will soon. Okay? All right. Question it. I'm just saying, okay? Be sure. Be sure. Question everything. Okay? Someone's name starts with the letter L. Excuse me. Maybe you want to go wine tasting. They were not ready for it. I don't know who that is, you know, but it keeps coming out. Lucid dreaming. You're right there in it. The ball is in your court. This is your court. This is your game. This is your arena. Hey, grab the mic. Tell the people what's up, okay? You're very talented, okay? So don't sleep. No more sleeping. Okay? All right. Focus on your money at this time. Oh, of course. We all need the money. We need the Skrilla. Okay. Okay. Here. Oh, some co-work love going on somewhere out there in the world. Don't miss that opportunity. There are things flying at you. Someone is pretending to be a saint. There's not that many of them in the world, so I mean, come on now. We can pretend all day and night. It'd be perfect, but no one's perfect, okay? No one. LinkedIn everywhere. All your social medias and stuff are probably really popular. You're talented. Maybe, you know, maybe you have something like on one channel and you're afraid to maybe do it like on all of them or something like that. I don't know. Get in there. Get LinkedIn everywhere. We had this card the other day, Australia. Are you watching from the down under? Hey, from the down under. Hello. Thinking of going to the down under? Be safe. Enjoy. Maybe you like to crochet and you're maybe thinking, who's gonna buy my stuff? That's, crocheting or whatever. Don't think like that. Think everyone will buy it. You have to believe, right? That was the second card. Believe in yourself. And it will happen. Nothing happens overnight, but you have to keep hope alive and know that your stuff is good. And that's that. They are plotting and they have no clue about what they're even doing. They're trying to get tapped into some great energy. You are the great energy, so keep on tapping in and watering your garden and staying, healthy in mind and spirit, okay? And the rest will follow. What's going on, tarot reader? How you doing out there? Hope you're all right. All right. Chocolate man or her type. Or they're my type, you know what I'm saying? So, no offense, I love everybody, but if I'm on a date, I want a chocolate man. Like me. Okay, so here we go. Let's get started. Yeah, I've been with all colors, I've tried all types growing up. So, but yeah, anyway. Let's continue. We all got our own preferences in this place, okay? So, here we go. Which deck shall I pick first? Watering your garden, being very talented. Do I want another deck off the other table? No. I think I'll start with the orange. Passion. Don't miss the opportunity. God is testing you. And maybe a co-worker that you're maybe thinking about getting involved with, or ex-co-worker. They could be the one that's pretending to be a saint. Watch out for the co-worker. What was this one? Oh, question it. You're focused on your money, a new home, lucid dreaming, and what? Oh, the ball is in your court. Right. So you're just doing some very great things, and you're a great person. You're talented. You're being called to step up right now. That's what you had as this card, So gifts and training. It's time to step up. You have been given gifts. You have great insight, great potential. So don't limit yourself, okay? Don't miss an opportunity that could be right there in front of you. So I appreciate you guys. Here we go with the first deck. And let's see what we get with this here first deck on this Wednesday. I have to go outside right after this and go clean up my yard and talk to my dogs and make sure they're solid for the end of the night. Maybe put a blanket out there or two for the wind. Dogs are funny. Hopefully they call me about my other little puppy. They're expensive too, and they get into situations. And he just got really sick all last night, so I don't know what got him. I don't know. I think he may have got a hold of some sort of, somebody may have threw something over my yard fence or something, and he got a hold of something poisonous, or I don't know, because he just was doing some awkward behavior, and there's no 24-hour hospital in my town, so luckily his dad was supposed to go get neutered today, so I already had an appointment, so I just switched him, you know. I said, oh, my dog is over here wigging out. I need to cancel this one and put him on for the morning. We need to get him seen right away. I don't know what is going on with him. So, he's there. So, I'm just waiting for them to call me back and see what's going on. And I've already, you know, gave it to God. You know, there's only so much I can do as an individual, you know. So, the doctors can only do what they can do. 501s. So, the 501 is coming out. Maybe you stress yourself over some of the things that you know how to do, that you're passionate about, but you're not sure. And you're like all this second guessing and doubting and all these things. Maybe even have some people tell you some low energy vibrational stuff, like, let's say for instance, let's take the crocheting, you know, like, you know, just negative, like, who crochets, you know, that, yeah, I know that you're good at it, but you could do something different, you know, and you're like, yeah, maybe you're right, you know, but they never even seen like any of your work like that, you know, like any of your real creative work, because you hide it all or whatever, you know. You know, it could be anything. Like maybe you make like, I don't know, like crochet pillowcases or something. I'm just throwing it out there, you know. And it's like, oh wow, you know, or dresses or something. Like no one's never seen it, and you're like, you're just throwing it out there to, you know, the idea and talking about it. And it's like, crochet, you mean like blankets, like a grandma, and, you know, just kill your whole spirit, you know. So, you know, yeah, I don't know. But don't give up on yourself and who you are and the talent that you have. Because trust me, crocheting is not easy. I really wish I knew how. You know, my mom and my grandmother did, but the chariot sideways. Some things are coming in for you and changing. You know, you're changing still, you know. So, yeah, I wish I did know how to crochet. I can't do it. It's just crazy to me. Like, I don't get it. But anyway, here's the first deck, bottom of the deck I have for you here. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, right? So, maybe all the different times that you tried to have different things come about for you, like nothing never took root, you know. And like I said, maybe it stressed you out, you know. Maybe, like I said, just maybe you didn't even really try to sow it in the ground. You know, maybe you just were talking about it to different people and so on and so forth. You're very talented. Very talented, and it's only a matter of time. You're going to be as magical as that unicorn, okay? And this pain stems from, like I said, people, you know, shooting you down about who you are and the power that you possess. They may not see it as power, but like I said, this is coming. You're about to change your mindset, okay? And, or you already are. You realize that that is a power. Other people don't have it. You know, other people can't do the things as easily as you can, okay? So, yeah, you did doubt yourself. And that is something that I want you to not do. Don't do that. Don't doubt yourself, okay? Here, you're going to find someone that's going to love you and you're going to share a nice, happy life with. Hasn't, hear the world in reverse, okay? It hasn't come to, things are just now starting to begin to turn around for you, okay? Because of this Ten of Swords. There's nothing cycling up, barely, probably just beginning, okay? Okay, so here, you may have this King of Swords or someone that's going to be, what was the word that I said the other day when I saw King of Swords? Regal, you know, real noble, real authoritative, you know, honest speaking, mature man that's going to come around and tell you, you know, like he sees you, you know, and that's cool, you know, and he has a sword there. You've been hurt. He has a sword. He has it up. He's going to tell you how he feels, how what he sees in you, and oh shoot. But be careful. It may be someone lurking on his end, like a wife or something, because they're a match, or that's you. You know, when this person comes in, you'll meet his match. You know, you'll meet him at his angle or his approach, and you'll let him know, I have my sword up too. You know, I'm right here with you. I appreciate you and who you are, and you know, you coming into my world, and I'm ready to stand and hold my sword up right along with you. Maybe that's what it means. You have here 7 of Wands. Okay, so you're like, I have all these great things, you know. So maybe that's what it means. Maybe like he sees you, he sees like who you are, but him coming in so fast, and however this works, you're ready to meet him right there and let him know, like, I'm just as communicative as you. I love things. I want to, you know, be this boldly spoken and powerful individual, and you have brought that out in me. And then the 7 of Wands, I am the Queen of Wands. I have all of these great ideas, and maybe you just want to keep talking to this person, like they bring out the best in you. And with that 10 of Cups coming out after you doubting yourself, this is going to be the person that you end up marrying, having a forever ever after. Oh wee. And then there's the King of Wands right underneath where you are. So he's like, yeah, I bet, like, we are equal, you know, like you came and I saw you first. Now he knew what he saw because he is that. Okay, so he saw him in you, and then you met him where you saw him. You didn't really know all this about him though, but he let you in on it, you know. So you guys are this perfect match, period. You are a perfect match. Oh, it goes here. Right. So you will be working with this person. And so, you know, you eventually met him at his match. And, you know, I don't know if that's like saying, you know, you started off small, you know, thanking him and things like that, you know, texts and little calls here and there, you know, just letting him know how much you appreciate him, you know, for influencing you and, you know, things like that. But you definitely, you brought it all out, you know, full throttle, you know, and, yeah, that's what I see. And here, 5 of Pentacles. I think maybe once upon a time you thought that, you know, just because you doubted yourself. You probably doubted you'll never find anyone like him either, or like yourself or whatever, right? You probably just felt lack all the way around. I mean, a lot of times that is the case, you know, especially in the world of single, you know, or after a tower, right? And you know, having pain and having people that's not supportive. Oh my God. Having people that's not supportive in your corner, or whatever the case. The other people that weren't ready, or, you know, not really good enough for you. I don't mean to say it like that, you know, not like good enough, but, you know, you guys were not on the same playing field. You weren't on the same plateau or the same frequency, and you were just kind of too much for them, and they didn't know how to appreciate you, and or not too much influence you, but they didn't know how to appreciate you and or motivate you, you know, like push you forward, even though you knew that you had the wand and all the ideas. But, you know, it's good to have that extra push, that motivation. Say, babe, you know, yeah, you are doing it, you know, I love this, I love that, you know, that feedback, you know. So things fell apart, and you had to gain your own self-confidence. And but then in the midst of you gaining that self-confidence, someone was like, hey, I like that, I see that, I see you and me, you know what I mean? Right. So you started to water your own garden, get back in touch with yourself, understand who you are, and build yourself up. And then someone came along, and then you have this fresh new start with this person, because you started to pay attention to yourself. Yeah. Knight of Wands. So you realize that you had that wand, and then he realized that, you know, he sees that in you. So that's so cool. Let me grab a different deck, guys. Okay. So this is the second deck, and I appreciate you for being here with me. If you are still here, thank you so very much for rocking it here with me today on Ophiuchus and Me Tarot. And let's see what we get for the second deck. So, yeah, basically, you know, you doubted yourself somewhere along the way. But you also found the confidence and the time to water your own garden and regain your strength and your power, and you reorganize yourself and your thoughts and your mind and your soul and everything. You said, wait a second, these people don't have what I have, but they still want to talk down and, you know, put that realm of negativity over me. Like, you know, who needs that? That's not a true friend. I mean, even if, or whoever, true, anyone, you know. So it's like, even if it's not that great or whatever, keep your negativity, keep your thoughts to yourself, you know. Like, hey, it's different, you know. I mean, you could say anything besides, you know, no, you know, that's not cool. I mean, now if you're just one of those type of people where you're like, I can't lie about it, and it's really like that bad, okay, I get it. But if it is something the person's trying and they're happy about what they're doing, it's like, yeah, well, it's different. Even if it's something you don't like, you know, you don't like push a person into a space of being, you know, questioning themselves and doubting, you know, their worth, you know. But at the same time, that's why, you know, you have to have, like, freaking tortoise shell, you know, of, you know, a defense, you know, surrounding you and your heart and your mind, because people will try to tear you down, you know, and you will never succeed and get to the places where you're trying to get to. So, yeah, put up your tortoise shell and let them talk all the mess they want. You just keep moving forward, because you're very talented. You're very beautiful. So, yeah, and someone is right there on your same level and frequency. You know, they say, you know, pay attention to self first, and love will come. when you least expect it, because you're not looking for it. You're focused on the other things that you have going on. So, you know, when you have a lot of different things going on, it's not even enough time to think about love like that. You know, it's like, hey, it's nice, it's beautiful, but I don't even have time to be going out trying to look for dates and this and that. I have things to do. And then someone's going to notice you in the midst of you just doing you. And it's going to be like a breathtaking moment for him, because he sees so much in you that reminds him of himself. So, and then you're going to be like, wow, you know, when you come to find out that you guys have so much in common. And it was for sure Ace of Pentacles moment, and a sheer gift also, you know, that this person came your way to continue to boost you up and give you confidence and motivation. Okay, so here we go. Second deck, bottom of the deck, we have a card. Okay. Oh, Judgment. What do you see? What do I see? The reflection. He sees himself and you. And that's both you guys' judgment. That's beautiful. Yeah, so definitely things are moving in a positive way. And then you have the Three of Pentacles, and look at there, 6. You guys are doing things together. Wow. This is beautiful. Beautiful. And those why those two cards were stuck together, because you started to focus on yourself and nourish yourself. And after you started nourishing yourself and the calling of you paying attention to yourself and all your talents, right? Took care of yourself, started paying attention to your talents, and they merged, and then love found you, like literally. Here you have the Knight of Pentacles. So that is the strategic card, okay? Well, you can look at it in a sense of strategicness. Like I just said, you start to focus on yourself more. Then you started to tap into all your gifts and your talents and things. And then love came. So it was like an orderly matter of things and how things processed. Okay. At the bottom though there, it says reliability. So this is a process that is very much reliable. You guys can rely on one another. And you put all of this negativity down. You put all of that burden down, all that hurt, you put it down. And that's how you were able to get things moving. There was nothing that you said, no. How am I going to do all of this? And, you know, have people telling me that my products and things, you know, aren't worth anything. Where's your Chariot? Yeah, so after you put all that down, just like this Chariot was after the Ten of Swords, this Chariot is after the Ten of Wands. Okay, so like I said, you noticed that there were things that you could no longer deal with or were going to deal with, you know, you in pain and dealing with people being negative and so on and so forth. And you said that's it, I have to make a change. And there were some changes that were coming your way. There's two cards, I really only need one, but here Here's the Queen of Swords. Remember, he came out here. And then the Six of Swords. You're going to be able to sell into a much better, peaceful environment with this individual on your team. Okay? Here you go. This is the Page of Wands. So, you're making moves. Things are moving. Yes, they may be moving in a strategic manner. You guys aren't like rushing life. You're enjoying life. And here is the King of Pentacles. And it says power, and he's holding the world. So, you know, you guys are in the same realm of things, and possibly, because I do believe that index card was down here where it said like going after the bag or something like that. So I'm picking these yellow ones because it just speaks to the solar plexus area of things and how things are moving for you guys, both of you. And you're talented, and he must be also. With you guys working hand in hand. Six of Pentacles. This is how he's over here now, sitting as this King of Pentacles, and you like that. You're like, wow, you know, yeah, we're moving very, you know, slowly and taking our time, getting to know one another, but things look so bright. And it was all God sent, you know, and if I hadn't have been working on myself, he wouldn't have been able to see what he sees today. You know, I just would have been this other little individual out there, you know, merging in with the rest of the crowd and not standing out, okay? So, don't listen to what other people have to say about what you have going on, because 9 times out of 10, they can't do it. I'm just keeping it real. And I'm not like, you know, guys, I don't ever want to come across like some, like, bossy, nasty person when I speak that way, you know, like, or not even bossy, but arrogant or something of that nature, because that's not how I am. But the reality of what I'm trying to convey is that people like to talk mess, but at the end of the day, it's like, and it's not even like a confrontational thing, or a not confrontational, not like a competitive thing, you know, like, can you do this? It's not like you're trying to start any mess or anything like that. It's just, like I said, the reality of it is, like, if you crochet, they're sitting here talking mess about you, but they don't know how to do it. You know, that's someone to me that's just a hater. You know, so don't take criticism from a hater. If they don't have anything nice to say, they should have kept their damn mouth shut. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, here we go, y'all. Third deck. I appreciate you guys so very much for being here with me today. Thank God we all woke up. Praise his name. And come back and rock with your girl anytime, y'all. I'm here every day doing the daily reads here for you on Ophiuchus and me. Appreciate you and your time, your energy. And I pray that you have a lovely day. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please and thank you. And of course, only if you like. I appreciate it all. So here we are, third deck. Let's get us a card for the bottom so we can wrap this here read up so I can go see what's going on with my dogs outside. And see what's going on in the energy realm of things in the puppy world. So anyway, y'all. This read is very nice. Whoever this is for. This is very, very nice reading. And you didn't think this could happen for you, but look at what's going on, because you believed in yourself, because you stopped to take the time to reevaluate, what was going on, and why you were allowing those other energies to come in and put that energy around you and have you second guessing yourself and your talents. So glad you changed your mind. So glad you got a dose of, you got to get out there, you know. When you listening to your angels and your guides and God telling you, hey, what's going on? Why you stop doing that? Maybe. Whatever it was, you got back on the right path. So congratulations. Congratulations. And keep on doing what you need to do. All of you. No matter how you look at things, or no matter if you think you have a talent or you don't have one or whatever, you just haven't found it yet. You know, maybe I'm speaking to the one that knows exactly what it is, that's been working on it. And if you feel that, oh, I'm not that talented or whatever, I don't have any, like I said, you just haven't came into it yet. I used to feel the same way. All my brothers, only have two. Both of my brothers, like, one is just like my dad because he likes to work on stuff and build stuff and fix cars, and the other is just like my dad because he could draw really good. And I'm like, well, what did I get? Just his brain. And I'm like, oh, that's good, but what am I gonna do with that? You know, where's my talent? You know, what was I given? You know. So now it's just like I understand what my talent is. My talent is to share my stories. You know, I like to talk. I like to read. You know. I like to write. I like to do different things like that, and to collaborate all of those different things and come out with something. I like doing tarot. I mean, so you never know where your road may lead you down the road. You know, life is never over until it's over. So don't forget that either. You know, it just may not be your time right now to find what it is that you like. You just never know, you know. It could be something that you don't think is a talent. Like, you may be really good with children or elderly people or disabled people, or, you know, like, you may pick up, like, the liking of, like, nursery work, like, with plants and things like that. And green thumb out of nowhere. Like, we just never know what could come about in your later years. I'm speaking to someone, if you're younger than 30 years old, 35 years old, 35, somewhere in that region, or younger, you know. Don't beat yourself up because you don't have any special gifts or talents or things that you don't know about at this time. Life's not over. Alright? So, you never know what's going to come down your path, you know, of life and knock on your door and introduce itself to you. So anyway, guys, here we go. Bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Here's your 8 of Wands right here. It's moving. Everything is moving. It's like a beautiful symphony. All the different instruments and things just singing a song, okay, that you just are like taken away by. Like how I was taken away by just the sight of those cards together. I was like, wow, that's so beautiful, you know. And I was so serious. I was just like, what is this? So here, 5 of Wands was the very first card that flipped out before I got to the bottom of the deck card when I first started. And I said, you may be stressing yourself out about the things that people say about your talents. Wands speak about passion and talents and things, right? So, and it looks like they're bickering. Like, no, I had this one first, you know. So, like I said, there may be some people talking to you about what you do or your talents, and like, why would you do that? You know, like, you could do something else, you know. You've been working on that forever. Exactly. Is why I should, you know, continue instead of sitting here listening to you talk about why are you doing this or whatever, you know. Oh, yeah. 4 of Cups in reverse. There is no you thinking about love or when it's coming or anything like that. You're not worried about that. Like I said, you were doing you. You found and fell back in love with yourself and your talents. And then love just came. So there's no need for you to be worried about anything or sad about anything, because it looks pretty decent. So here's the Hermit. So you were in your own space. Like I said, loving you and taking the guidance from above in the higher realms of things, and just asking God for the strength, you know, to get through all of this that you were putting behind you. And here's your Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands, because you are this here Queen of Wands. So you hold the power in your hand. And that's why, you know, that's why you were able to realize that all this other stuff that you were holding on to, it was not stuff that you wanted to hold on to anymore. You didn't want to have any connection to any of it. And you put it all behind you. You put everything behind you. And that's how you were able to move forward and, be on the next level with this individual that comes along your way. And this is Pentacle. Is at the bottom over here, the bottom of the deck. Right, we have three decks, bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, bottom of the deck. So you put all this stuff away, so when the energy of him coming along, as he came along, you know, telling you all these great things that he saw in you, and then you were like, I could open up to him and I could be right there with him and be in this energetic energy, and we giving and receiving one each other's energy. Then he came out to show you that he's just as passionate about things as you are, not just being as a supportive individual or character. He then came out as the King of Wands, and you saw, oh my gosh, this person is my perfect match. And but these things wouldn't have happened if you would not have put down all these burdens and all that Ten of Sword pain. And it's for you guys to be able to get to this Ten of Cups that you're going to get to with this person, because you guys are a perfect match on all levels. So, you know, you get the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and to the Queen of Pentacles. You guys getting your money. What do you think's next after that? So then, right up underneath this Queen of Pentacles at the bottom, you have the Sun. A beautiful, beautiful. Here, Knight of Cups. You know, this person came to offer you love after what? After a whole lot of depression and disappointment. And then what? The Emperor. I'm not going to screw the devil next. But here, what's at the bottom, right underneath him? Bottom of the deck. It was him and then the Moon. So, what is he hiding? He may be hiding the fact that he wants to get to this Ten of Pentacles with you and establish a whole family. Like, he sees it already. So he has a whole lot of pain too, just like you. But he's ready to take a leap of new beginnings with you, because he is the King of Wands. Right here. This is beautiful. So you guys are a perfect match. And so that's just that. Like, seriously. So I'll check y'all later. Come back and rock with me tomorrow or any day. I'm always here. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.